Hello everyone.
How are you today?
How are we all? Welcome to our channel.
Welcome to Team Shit Luck.
Or better yet, Team Marcel.
Yeah, that's for the sensitive people.
For the young ones out there that are watching. Anyways, my name is Youssef.
My name is Joshua.
And we're here to rant about things we hate.
Yes, welcome to our new podcast. I'm sure we've got some requests to do this.
We have.
But even if we didn't,
Well,
this is just a beautiful platform to...
for you people to see. And
Well, you know what?
understand.
It's a beautiful platform to get stuff off my chest.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we thought, what a better way to do it than have others watch what we talk about.
That's right.
The main basis is, yes, things we dislike or despise. Usually...
Things that annoy us.
Yeah.
Look, the basis of this podcast, I guess, a year ago?
Nah, a lot more than that.
More than a year ago, we realized that we hate a lot of things.
A lot.
So we decided to note a lot of it down.
Yeah.
We actually have a list. We wrote a list about a year ago.
That's right.
And basically has all the topics of things that we really despise. And I mean, the rules were we could only write it down if we ranted about it.
For more than 20 minutes.
For more than 20 minutes passionately.
That's right. That's right.
If you couldn't continuously rant about it for more than 20 minutes
Then it wasn't worth the
without
list.
any effort, it
Wasn't
wasn't
worth the
going on the list. It's not worth it. It's not worth
What a
it.
waste of space.
And that list today,
Has grown.
well, it's not really a list. It's now turned into a book. It's turned into a little novel.
It's chapters. You know.
Yeah, it's
Just
crazy.
A million things.
I mean, even the list itself is just entertaining.
That's right. And you know, we've had a few people look at it. And they themselves found it entertaining. So, grab your chairs, grab your headphones, buckle up.
Grab a better chair than mine because mine's already broken.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for buying $3, you know. You got the Toyota of
What am I supposed to do? Spend another $2 more?
Yes.
$2 more and I'll get better quality?
Yeah, well, you'd like to think so.
Yeah, we've broken every single one. All we did was sit on them.
That's right.
Anyway.
Buckle up, everyone, because it's about to get livid.
Yeah. For today's show.
Let's get livid.
Here's the topic for today, so long interviews. Let me rephrase. Unnecessarily long interviews.
Yes.
Now, the backstory. This one wasn't expected. And you don't even know what the hell I'm going to tell you.
No, I don't.
No, which is the best part. All right, so I'm going to try and keep this PG still. Because I was quite furious maybe half an hour ago. All right. So, as you know, I took my girlfriend down to an interview. She just wanted to get a side job. So, fucking what do you call it? Yeah, I'm not gonna name any places. Hold on.
Store.
Oh, that was close. She went to go work at a retail shop. And she got a call. She's like, she didn't really. I know in her heart she doesn't really want it.
Yeah, but you got to make that hustle.
Nah, not even. I don't know. She doesn't even need it. But she's like, whatever.
If there's an opportunity, might as well take it.
You know what? It's one of those things like, you know what? We'll see where it takes us. Let's just go for the interview.
Yeah, okay.
It's only going to be about 10, 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? What's your name? What's your hair color? Bada bing, bada boom.
Thanks
See
for
you
coming.
next week. Right? Wow, what was I wrong?
Okay, well, go on.
Dude, we got there at 5:45. And the interview starts at 6. And I thought, I actually went out and bought a juice. I said, by the time I finish this juice,
The interview will be done.
Here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch the gym. You know, I get to go to the gym in time. And we got the night is young. Oh my god!
Boy, you're
I
wrong.
never expected to leave at 7:30.
So you got there at 5:45.
The interview started at 6. We left at 7:30. 7:30. It's 1.5 hours.
For what?
1.5 hours for a retail job.
Okay, go on.
Essentially,
So what did it entail?
you're just doing. You're in a mini shop doing pickpacking.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had a chat with her actually. It honestly, from what I saw from the outside, it just looked like one big circus.
Okay. So how many people were there? Was it a group? Or
It was a group interview.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it looked like there was at least 10 people there.
Okay.
Honestly, it looked like a circus.
Yeah.
I was losing my shit. I was walking around and I'd peek in it once in a while. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start. I sat down, got my juice, and I found a spot to sit. Now, like when I went to the area, there's a coffee shop nearby, and obviously it's closed because it was late night. But when I went, it looked like two staff members were sitting there, and I felt awkward because I don't know what people are thinking, but I'm not gonna go there and ruin her chances of I don't know, getting this job. Is that your stupid boyfriend over there? Looking like that. No,
Yeah.
I'm tired, and I'm already
Livid.
I'm already livid, so it's not going to go well. So I'm like, I feel awkward. I'm not going to stand there. I'm just going to go for a walk. So I went and got my juice. Luckily for me, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be a nice boyfriend. I'm going to get her a coffee. Thank God I didn't.
Because it would have been... Well, that's a waste of money.
Bro, the milk would have expired by the time this...
100%.
It was so stupid.
Yeah.
No, we... I remember I was sitting on the lounge for ages, and I'm trying to research a bunch of stuff, like catch up on work that I could do on my iPhone, not on my computer. By the time my ass started to hurt on a comfy couch, my ass started to hurt. That's how long. By the time I sat up and I realized, I'm like, holy shit! I've been sitting here for like half a night. What the hell is going on? I started thinking, oh my god, what if she got lost? What if her phone died and she got lost because she's not used to it at night? What if she got lost?
Were you sitting in front of the shop?
No, I was around the corner.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, is she walking out? Surely not. I go out, have a look, and there's no one outside. Now, by the time I realized 40 minutes had passed, it was 6:40. I said, surely not. Surely not. Something's going wrong. All right? So I went across, walked aside, had a look. And that's when I can see him jumping around, running around. There's like groups. Bro, it looked like an excursion.
What?
I swear.
What do you mean jumping around?
It looked like an excursion. Right? There's
What are they like?
It's lively.
They're having a folding
Bro,
competition.
there's like groups standing on each corner. They're all laughing and dancing, and it's just stupid. I couldn't see her, but everyone else was just
it like a school carnival sort of thing.
yes,
Only a job interview.
yes.
What? Don't you know what?
I'm gonna chime in eventually. All right, about what I feel about this.
Yeah.
For 40 minutes, I was like, wow. Okay, 35 minutes.
They're building rapport or something.
Sorry, it had been half an hour. I said, yo, this is taking way too long, but it's a group thing. I'll give it half an hour. Whatever. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
All right? Because by half an hour, we're catching. I want to come to the podcast early, so we still make it on time. I might get to shit myself when I get home. Whatever. Damn.
Boy, you were wrong.
Oh, man.
But that, you should have known.
The thing is, I can't do anything about it.
You should have known.
You know what? I could never have guessed.
It's
But
true.
that's the TSL.
But you should have known.
No, that's the TSL kicking in, man.
Should have known that wild card was there
I
somewhere.
should have, because everything was going kind of sweet today.
Yeah.
It was. Everything was running smooth. Oh my god, it was such a waste of time. I went and I am trying to just bury my thoughts on my phone. And I'm scrolling through and whatnot. And then we eventually clocked to like 6:45. Now I'm fully aware that we're 45 minutes into this interview. And there's still, it's looking like a classroom.
But what was
Like
happening?
it's like, okay, so
Was it a Q&A? What?
from what I saw,
Yeah.
right?
Was there a projector
They
and,
might
like,
as well have
slideshow shit?
they might as well have had a campfire and sing Kumbaya, right? Because there was what looked like to be the main person, the main lady.
The host?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the owner.
Yeah.
She's standing around and she's and that's all I can see, right? And they're all grabbing stuff off the wall and they're pointing at it and stuff like. It didn't even look. Okay, look at this, right? For a retail clothing store, popular one at that, it didn't even. After a while, it didn't even look like they were doing what they were supposed to be. Like, if you're gonna be tested on something, that what they were doing didn't look like they were being tested on it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's not your average interview. I mean, I've been interviewed and so have you. They ask you a couple of questions. They might call one of your references, get them to speak to you or to them about it. And that's it. Bada bing, bada boom. 10, 15
They
minutes and we're
kept
done.
going round and round and round and round. Now, I after a while, I'm like, I'm just gonna stand there. So I just stood there, and it was about 6:50. No, it was about 7 o'clock. I'm like, 6:50. I'm like, okay, 7 o'clock. Surely,
Yeah.
no chance. 7 o'clock, whatever, we can still make it. 7 o'clock, 100% surely. Okay, 7 o'clock. I'm still watching, and they end up. See all these people like grabbing stuff off the rack. And eventually they come back in a big circle, and each single one of them is now talking.
like AA, like Alcoholic
Bro,
Anonymous.
It was an AA meeting. Yeah? Like they're all talking about the shopping problems or something. Like, it looks so stupid.
Hi, my name's Youssef.
Yeah. Hey,
And,
is this thing on?
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Hi.
No, it's hello. Hi, my name's Gavin.
Hi, Gavin. And I have an addiction to shopping.
It's okay, brother. It's okay.
Do we. Woo! Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The AA meetings at least make sense.
Yeah, because there's a purpose behind it.
This thing didn't. Really. Long story short, they were there for an extra half an hour. Nothing I could see from
though?
Nothing I could see from the outside made any sense. Nothing. Now it was 7:30, so now I've been here for 1.5 hours.
No, shopping center's closed on Tuesday
angry.
night.
It's Tuesday, so the shopping centers are way past closed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who wants an interview?
Even the security guard, I think, went home. All right. I think that's his prime time
to
secure. No, it's his prime time to secure the place.
Yeah.
And he's gone. So you can. It's way past. Uh-huh. Now I'm watching everyone pile out slowly, and what pissed me off even more. Now you understand this. What pissed me off more is that everyone except my girlfriend looked angry. Looked happy. Everyone was happy.
Like they made friends.
No, like they were just like it was a wonderful experience.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
Any job interview that goes for more than 15, 20 minutes.
That's right. That's what pissed me off even more. Why are you all happy? It's been 1.5 hours.
You wasted an hour.
You've wasted your life. You aren't getting calls back.
No, you ain't getting a job.
And I could pick half the... Yeah, it was so stupid. By the time I go to it, I'm like, hey. She just looked at me and she's mouthing, I'm sorry. And she walked up to me and I was like, what the hell?
What was that?
Who's the manager? And how is she going to reimburse me for my time?
Yeah.
All right? That was ridiculous.
Time's money.
All right?
Yeah.
Mind you, she was livid. I didn't have to do anything. She was livid. She's like,
what was the interview? So what did she tell you?
Yeah, she was like, this thing is so stupid. I can't believe I even stayed for that. Because I was just being... Honestly, she was just being polite.
Oh,
right?
so.
But it was a bad mistake. Because what a waste of time. She hated it.
So what actually happened? What were the...
She was telling me how they were doing icebreakers.
For what? For people that I might not even work with.
Exactly. Icebreakers in an interview. And I'm like, how many people are they hiring? One? She goes, oh, they're hiring 4. Like 4 out of 12, 10 to 12 people came. They're hiring 4. They're doing icebreakers.
Why don't you do icebreakers with the 4 that are hired?
Oh, sorry, I forgot the best part.
No.
I looked at it and I'm like, if you get this call back. Because, look, I'm not going to lie. Like, let's be fair, right? She's overqualified for that. She doesn't even want it. Yeah. It was like it's just something for on the side, right? Now, I told her, I was already angry. So I was like, if they call you back, you can go, you're going to tell them where to shove it, right? And she goes, guess what? She goes, even when they call you back and they ask you to come, it's only going to be a trial. I sat down, like, no, hold on. Get the fuck out of here. Hold on. A trial. Yeah. So there's still a chance I might not get the job.
It's a retail store.
Yes.
All you do...
Let me explain it all.
What?
Yeah. Right? And it's not even like... To be fair, right?
What?
To be fair, retail or not, it's not even the high end of retail. Now, I'm not going to name the shop, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's not the high end of retail. All right? Oh, it took you one in the house to get a Louis Vuitton. Whatever. Right? Whatever. Did you buy something while you're there? At least make a while of it. No. It was nothing. This was no Louis Vuitton. All right?
Yeah, it's in a shopping center.
At the end of the day, no matter what clothes you sell, it's retail.
Yeah.
All right? Now... You guys, they've got icebreakers there. They were doing icebreakers. Apparently, they were asking her stupid questions like, who would you date and why? And then...
I'm sorry.
The sweet thing...
Do we know any of these people?
No.
Granted, because we're doing icebreakers, right? So how can you ask me...
No.
Who would you date and why? What am I going to say? My answers will be based off
what
the looks.
Does it matter?
And the 2 minutes that I've had to meet this person.
What does it matter? What could you possibly achieve from these questions? What could you achieve? Do you know?
But why would you want your? Not that it's like it's. Why would you want the people at work to date? Because you know what they're going to do while they're at work? They're going to the back room and fuck. That's what they're gonna do. They ain't working.
Look, it was such a stupid question because the only thing that you could achieve out of that is an icebreaker. But you know what else is a wonderful icebreaker? Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Yeah, good. I don't know. What do you do in your life?
That's right.
What do you like to eat? Would be a much more appropriate question. Who would you like to date? The funny thing is, she said, my boyfriend. And she was telling me apparently they were handing her shit going, oh, he's not here, you can tell us.
Yeah.
So they wanted her to say something stupid. No, I'm going to date, no, I like to date The Rock. Like, just a bunch of loser stupid questions
where do we get
written by a loser manager
Yeah.
from a loser shop. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Like, she was telling me all this stuff. She was like talking to some dude. And the dude was telling her, like, they're the only store out of the multiple ones around that do this kind of crappy interview process.
Of course.
And apparently they don't even hire afterwards. Like, they haven't hired. And it's true, because each time I pass this shop,
it's the same people.
It's the same workers.
So what is the point of this? Is this so the manager can feel like she has friends? Or?
Yeah. I have a strong feeling that she has to feel like she's doing a job. It's like she went to like someone in HR that's clueless as all hell, and they gave her a formula to not hire somebody. Like, seriously, there was one person that came out, and that person was a half-wit. I could just tell from the demeanor and what they were saying to me. Like, I ran into... Mind you, by the time... I forgot to say, by the time I got out, they locked the car park. My car was stuck there.
So how'd you get out?
I had to wait for the stupid security guard.
The poor cunt. He just went home. He's packed.
Sorry, I shouldn't say stupid security guard. God bless you, man. We love your security guards.
Yeah.
We love security guards.
Yeah.
But the great security guard, he had to bounce back and then unlock the place.
For an interview that probably hasn't gone anywhere.
If there's only one entire shop... What?
Keep going.
No, tell me what happened.
Yeah. I know you have the right setting. I thought you had the circle.
Technical difficulties. Oh boy. Oh no. No, we're good.
Because I looked at my...
Jeez, you scared the hell out of me.
We've done nothing.
What was I saying?
Sorry.
If there's only one shop in the... If there's only one shop in the entire mall that's going to stay late till however long they plan to stay late, why wouldn't you pre-warn them? Why wouldn't you pre-warn them?
Because
hey guys, we've set this date.
Better yet, do you reckon the shopping centre staff or managers actually knew?
Yes. It was a massive range of activities. There is no way someone else can get these stupid activities in a group setting done, let alone you've got a range, it's like a free range chicken. It's like a farm there, right? And, these people have different levels of intelligence. Mm-hmm. Okay? You put all the smarties together, they'll get through stuff quickly, whatever.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom. In fact, let's be real smart people. They wouldn't stand.
They would have left ages ago.
No, well, she did. She wanted to. She was telling me. She was like she's like, after the 10th minute, apparently she was livid. She was livid, and she even told the person working there. She's like, "What the hell's the point of this?" Mm-hmm. But she stayed because she's just being too polite.
What did they say?
I can't remember, but it couldn't have been anything that made sense. All right.
It's just nice to know what their excuse is.
Dude, it's retail. Ain't nothing to it. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
All right? Let's be real.
And repeat.
There's nothing to it. Okay? You get in there, all you have to know really is the system to hang the clothes, the system to get in new clothes. You have to figure out a simple system on the computer. All right? If you can map yourself through Instagram, then you're already overqualified. All right? Yeah. And all you have to do is
learn product.
No, what product, bro? The main thing that you have to know is to not fuck up the card machine. Put $29.99 instead of $299.99. Yeah, I see a lot of idiots do that. Yeah, main rule: just pre-check your numbers before you finalize anything. That's it. Like, they ask stupid ass questions. Like, they ask you to dress up this and that. Like, what suit would you wear for blah 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 blah? And the truth of the matter is,
everyone's different. So how am I supposed to...
Exactly. Who the hell, for one thing, right? Who the hell actually comes there to a place? Like, I don't know if they still watch early 2000s movies, like early 2000s romantic movies, when the guy comes in on his big date and he goes, "Oh my God, I need help with a suit. I've got a hot date on tonight." And, It doesn't work like that. Who the hell comes in?
No,
Think about it.
Everyone's got a different taste, especially for a store that
Think
sells.
about this, right? Take you, for example. Okay? Now, let's say you don't have too much dress sense compared to everyone else. Doesn't matter if you have dress sense or not. You like what you like. Okay? You feel comfortable in what you feel comfortable in. So if you come there to the store and you ask them, hey, can you help me dress? All right? And the lady gives you, or the lady or the man gives you the stupidest looking pants. Like, it looks like the early 70s pants. I mean, no, that's not stupid. That's wonderful. That's
the best thing
okay.
ever.
Just, it looks stupid as hell.
Yeah.
All right? They put bubbles on it, for example. Like, pictures of bubbles and fairies and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, if that is the in thing and a lot of people are wearing it, and if you don't like it, it doesn't mean anything. You're still not going to wear it.
No.
Because as cool as it is, you think you look stupid. So if they suggest something and it looks stupid, why would you accept it? If the lady goes, oh, this shirt looks wonderful on you, and you look at it like, it's poo brown. But like brown suits you so well, you're not going to buy it. And if you buy it, you're just weak.
You just gave in.
You're a simp.
Yeah.
All right? That's it.
You gave in.
That's all it is. Okay? So why would you have to just... The one thing we need to know is that, do you rock up to work on time? Do you know how to follow simple instruction? Do you have an attitude? Yeah. And can you add up simple math? That's it. I said to her earlier, here's how my interview would go for retail. Yeah. I'd get a group of 10. Let's cut the shit straight away. All right. I'm not going to waste my time 10 weeks over 10 people. Let's get a group of 10 in one building. Sit you all down and say, here, take a pencil, take a piece of paper from the table, or find yourself a corner. All right. On the back of that piece of paper, there's a maze. You have 10 minutes to solve it. All right. Once 10 minutes over, I want you to put that pencil down. Anyone that hasn't solved the maze, there's the door. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming. Next.
Next. Yeah. All right.
Personal elimination.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone that has finished the maze. All right. Then we're gonna ask you 5 questions. You answer me your 5 questions and get out. Okay. Beautiful. People solve it. I'm pretty sure like 3, 4.
Won't solve it.
5,
6.
Whatever. Most of them won't solve. Like 10.
7.
All right. A proper maze. All right.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming. There's the door. Wonderful. All right. Bye. Then I feel like I'm gonna get hate for this one. All right. After that's done, I'm gonna ask you 5 simple questions or whatever, small simple questions. First one: what's customer service to you? You're gonna give me the typical answer. All right. Customer service is service to the customer without making them buy something. We want to give them a good experience. Okay, lovely. The next questions are gonna be: what's your availability? Yeah. What times can you work? Do you have transport? And when can you start? That is it. Why I say that is the first question, and the answer you give me is a very basic sales question. It's a very basic retail question, let alone sales question. It's a sales question, right? So you either answer it or you don't. If you don't answer it, it's already shown me that you can't.
There's the door.
Exactly.
Thanks for coming.
You don't have any kind of. You don't prep at all. You haven't looked at once on the internet. What kind of questions am I expecting? There's the door. Number 2, if you do answer it, then it's a prepped answer. So it still doesn't tell me anything about the way you work, but it tells me that you at least prepared a little bit enough.
Yeah, you put effort into your interview.
A little bit. Yeah. That's all that matters. Then once we answer the 5 questions and you suit my criteria, yes, you work 3-4 days. You can only work 3-4 days, or you can work a week. We get all of your timetable sorted. I'll see you Monday. I'm going to watch you for 2 days. If I can, people's attitude, you can't hide it.
No.
Okay, you're either a good worker
or you're not,
or you're lazy. All right. Now, if I see your laziness, thank you for coming. Here's the door. Matter of fact, you were here for 2 days. You're getting paid. All right.
Yeah.
Paid work. You're getting paid. All right. But I don't want you. If you work well, welcome to the team. Now we'll play some icebreakers so you don't feel like a loser in the corner.
That's right.
Right. But I don't know. I'm kind of smart.
Yeah, but
so are you.
That's right. So
and it's just ridiculous. And this was not the first time. Like, I've even been to a retail.
We both have.
We've all been to retail, right? I've been to retail interviews where I've walked out because it took too long. Why are you asking me stupid things? Why are you trying to find every way to ask me the same question with different variations of it?
It's just painted a different color.
Do you feel... Are you trying to make yourself feel like you're a good interviewer?
Let me tell you.
Because you haven't solved any of your problems.
No. No, you haven't.
Yeah. It's stupid. You know? Like, I know even for pickpacking jobs, they're basic work. Pickpacking jobs, they give you mathematical equations to do.
Mm.
If you can't solve them, we don't want you. So why are they giving harder stuff for pickpacking on a smaller level, retail? Like, how hard is it to put two things together, like two clothing items together? Really?
Not hard. Not hard.
It's just ridiculous, man.
No, I can say that with experience. Not hard. I mean,
pickpacking is harder.
I did pickpacking as well.
Ah, you did. The
You know what I mean?
famous.
Yeah.
Ah, haha.
The famous.
The famous. I don't want to do pickpacking.
No, pickpacking is AIDS.
I can't.
AIDS, it's just shit.
I can't. You know what?
It's the same thing over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
I just can't do repetitiveness.
Neither.
I mean, I can, but not to that extent. Do you know what turned me off pickpacking once and for all? So there was a point in time where I'm like, oh crap, I need to find something.
Yeah.
Yeah, point in time where I need to find a job. And I was like, oh man, I'll pickpack. And I was like, well, they pay something ridiculous, like 40 an hour or something.
That's for a reason.
Whatever, let's, sign me up. I need money now. And I was like, a friend showed us, referred us to blah, 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 followed the links. I get on the job and they're like, oh, could you fill out this form and come back to us? Whatever. Okay. It's going to be a 40-page form. 40 pages.
Of what, though? Of what?
If they're not insurance forms, what do you want?
Of what?
Huh?
Well, did you even have a look at it? Oh, I wouldn't even bother.
I tried to. I had a look at some of it, and I remember some of it was just utter rubbish. It was to make them feel like they're a proper company.
Who would you date?
Might as well have been, man. It was something stupid. And then they gave us this app, this Adobe app. Oh, use the Adobe app, and you can actually put your signatures on each one. Because I'm like, bro, I'm not fucking printing 40 papers. And kiss my ass. Who's gonna supply me the money to 40 papers? I'm just not doing that.
Potentially.
Just to blow up my printer, just for me to say, oh, sorry, we gave it to a bullfed.
Yeah.
We figure he can lift heavier than you.
Yeah.
You know? But they gave me 40 pages. I'm like, man, whatever. Beggars can't be choosers.
That's right.
So I sat there for like 2 days, Xing the boxes, writing numbers, print. I got through the 40 pages. Yeah. I sent it off. She sends it back. He goes, oh.
You missed this.
This isn't filled out. I said, it is, but whatever. Boom. I redo the thing she's like, gives it back. Sorry, it's not working. I did it. I actually played along with it 3 times until the 4th one. They said there's a problem with your police check. I said, you know what? Fuck yous all. Take your boxes and shove them. I'm not doing this job.
Yeah, reimburse me for my ink and paper.
Oh, it was ridiculous. I'm like, honestly, I would rather. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to be mean. Honestly, no. You know what? I'd rather watch paint dry. To be fair.
Or the grass grow.
At least, yeah. It is quite hard to not be mean, hey?
Yeah, it is.
We're doing this for you people.
It'll get X-rated soon, don't worry.
Do you think we should do an X-rated one?
Let's just gauge how we go with this one. And...
Boo!
Yeah. Get him out of here! Get him out
15,000 dislikes, 2 likes. The most hated YouTube video ever.
Taken down.
Rubbish podcast.
Kill yourselves.
No.
I work in retail, I'm offended. Blah, blah, blah. You know it. But you know what? In the end of the day.
I mean, you know what? I can understand how people get offended at anything.
I'm not
because it's just the way the world is. But I don't understand how you can.
Don't look at it. Don't get offended by it.
I don't truly understand how you can get offended.
Constructed feedback.
With retail people earn a lot of money, man. A lot. Like,
depends what fuels, but yeah.
No, well, some retail earn commission.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some shops do it.
Some shops earn commission, and other times you're getting paid like 26, 27, and most times you work well, they have to work the weekends or Thursdays, and they're getting double time. I mean, granted, you're getting taxed out the ass.
Well, unless they're getting paid, like cash.
Yeah, but most shops aren't doing that now.
You'd be surprised. Come on, bro, you serious?
Yeah, but you know what? Who pays with cash these days anyway?
No, they just transfer you the amount.
Yeah, but it's still a trail.
Trail of what?
It's still a money trail.
Yeah, for who?
Tax
If
office.
if I hire you as a Christmas casual for 3 months,
Yeah.
and I just transfer you all your cash every fortnight, and then thanks for coming, chief.
Look, I know the tax
sayonara.
office is going to chase these little people.
That's
they don't give a shit.
exactly right.
But I forgot my point now. What was my point?
I don't know. Was it? Do I read your brain?
You usually do.
I have no idea.
Oh, man. No, I was saying, I was talking about retail.
Mm.
But it's a good job.
Mm.
It is. It's got its purpose, and it can be fun. You know, like especially the new retail stores.
Yeah, if you got a good.
New retail
whatnot,
stores,
yeah.
you go into these young, these. Oh, it's sort of like I'm 55 years old. These young hip stores. Oh boy, I'm gonna have my back broken by 40.
40.
I'm gonna
Make it to 26.
I'm gonna shot in the mornings. That's bad. Yeah. At the end of the day, most people that do the retail usually, if you're not the manager, you're usually a uni student.
Yeah.
Or you're doing it to figure out what you like. Or some people I've seen just like being in the scene. And that's great. That really is, right? You should really do what makes you happy. If it doesn't make you broke, do it. Right? But I'm pretty sure all of them would say fuck you to our 1.5 hour interview.
Nah. I'm surprised people actually stayed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's still a thing.
That's crazy.
That's...
All interviews should be 20 minutes max. 20 minutes.
And that's with you asking questions.
Yeah.
You know, not icebreakers and
Ask the right
and
questions.
class activities. And...
That's right. Ask the right questions. Don't show me an intro. You know what I hate? Oh, man. I hate people that do intro. Like, you know your intro day? It's like your first day of uni, right? You know, they have the intro day and whatnot. They do it in the interview.
What for? How do
Like, I remember I worked at
That's assuming, you do that shit when you get the job.
Bro, I remember I worked at a Subway, right? It was my first job ever, right? And I went down there and I'm like preparing so hard. It's my first job. I'm like, shit, what's going to happen, man? I want this job. I need money. I'm broke. I mean, I was only 17, but...
Broke's broke.
Broke's broke, right? When you can't afford a soft serve. Classic line.
That's-
The struggle's real when you can't afford a soft serve. Oh, boy. Those were the days. But I was reading the internet. I couldn't sleep. I was shaking. I was trying to read it. I get there. She didn't ask me shit. She basically took me through the entire interview. She took me through the entire interview through the shop, showing me like I had the job. Now, granted, I did get the job.
yeah.
But I saw that she did it with everyone else.
Yeah, so she could have showed you the whole thing. That's
Basically, she could have taken the whole crew on a little excursion.
That's a
not
problem.
wasted everyone's fucking time.
What if I wanted to rob the store? You've just showed me the store. You've just showed me the store.
Exactly. And you know what? To be fair, when that happened, like over 5 years ago,
You can probably go back and...
there was still people still paying with cash then.
Yeah.
There was shit to rob.
Yeah.
They're not very smart, are they?
Think.
No.
Think. You hire the crew member, then you show him around.
Yeah, because he becomes number one suspect. You don't have the major list of names. You only have the numbers. But you know what? We are on a different level. And at the end of it, I totally wasted my day. I mean, we didn't even get a tripod for our camera.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What a waste of time.
Yeah, it was. I spent that long in the shops. I could have got so much shit done.
You could have gone to the gym. We could have done this.
Yeah.
We could have...
But then again, I don't know if...
She better get the job.
Huh?
She better get the job.
No. She's planning to tell them to go fuck themselves.
Oh, okay.
Like, she doesn't want it. But, yeah, I could have gone to the gym. They say that the gym's open, like...
24 hours.
24 hours, but I don't know. I think the gym I go to is being a scumbag. That's what I think.
They don't want to keep it open for more than 24 hours.
Yeah, that...
Yeah, but it literally says 24/7.
It does. But they haven't put out one social media post. Guys, we're back to 24 hours, which they should. right? And I'm thinking, why would they do that? Well, it benefits them, right? If they shut off everything, they save money on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And everyone's paying the same thing. And that pissed me off, by the way. That pissed me off. Right?
'Cause now
I understand that things are out of your control. The government, businesses suffered. Businesses suffered hard already, right? And we can't, it's not fair. Theoretically, it's not fair on us, but it's also not fair on them. So, change my price. I'm not paying for 20. I'm paying for 24 hours. If it's not 24 hours, you can't do that anyway. You can't change a whole roster of people, start changing their bank accounts and how much they charge, whatever. But still, at the end of the day, I am paying for 24 hours.
That's the whole point of the gym.
I am paying for 24 hours.
And if it's not 24 hours,
yeah,
well then I'm gonna cancel my.
But see, that's what I think they didn't. I think they're still going by the whole contract. See, if it's during COVID, which it currently somewhat is, COVID still exists, and COVID period, sorry, and oh god, I've lost my train of thought.
You're talking about memberships.
If it's a COVID period still exists, right, and
it'll delay the contract.
The contract should be void. Like I should be able to pull out when I want. Firstly, I'm paying money and I'm not getting what I paid for. Right? So you're already voiding the contract. Right? So if I want to back out and go to another gym or whatnot, I should be able to cancel it. I shouldn't have to pay the rest of my cancellation fee or whatever's the rest of my contract. You've already voided it on your behalf. But I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah, they're gonna wait until the last second.
Yeah, but
until there's
24 hours has been already allowed.
People with pitchforks and shit outside the gym.
Yeah.
Or they just lose all their customers.
It's just bad business people around. I mean, the last time I spoke to someone on the phone about a gym membership, and for someone else, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, well, I try to work out a deal because I'm like, I'm not paying more shit." And I'm like, "All right, waive the sign up fee, and we'll sign. Bada bing, bada boom." Like, yeah, no, it's come down. Came down, had a 20-minute argument with what sounded like the person that was talking on the phone, telling me that there's no such thing and they can't do that. I said, you're saying that to me, but about 20 minutes ago, you told me you can. So whether you can or can't, you have to honor what you say.
Yeah, but that's
a business.
That means nothing nowadays.
You know what? It doesn't.
It means nothing nowadays.
It doesn't. There is no loyalty or any word. I mean, look at the phone companies.
Yeah,
look at the insurance companies. There used to be the loyalty card was big, like, oh, mate, you've been with us for 4 years. We're going to chuck your premiums down and we're going to, if you've had a crash status or you've been with us for 6-10 years and you've had a 5-star, what do they call it, the ratings, where you haven't had any accidents, 0-star, or you've had an accident, fucking we'll waive it. We're going to put your premium down. We've noticed you've been around for this is your 8th year. We're going to put your premium down. Just because you're a fucking legend. That doesn't exist anymore. Or the whole, even with Vodafone. Before, I remember when I was younger, my dad used to go and buy new phones. Then I started getting phones. You get to this point where oh, well, can I change up my phone? I want to change up my phone, but I'm still in my contract. They're like, oh, but, you still got your contract. I'm like, come on, guys, I've been with you for 6 years. Oh, okay, sir, I've seen it.
Thank you for being with us for 6 months.
That's right. Thank you for being with us, sir. We will do it. It doesn't exist anymore. Now I get screamed in an accent, and it's just terrible. Yeah, that loyalty thing doesn't exist anymore, man.
No, that's the world we live in. So honoring your word means nothing now.
Great amount of juice.
Same.
We should have bought drinks.
We should have. Next time.
Yeah, but you know what? I planned this in my head, but then again, this is team shit luck. Planning has never worked out for us.
No.
Right? When's the last time you actually planned something? No, truly, last time you planned something, and I mean, and it went right, remotely right.
Never,
never. Come on, have you ever expected things to go 100% right?
Never.
That's a fairy tale, right? But remotely right, has it ever gone right?
Never. Never. There's a pop-up that says, I'm running out of memory.
You gotta be shitting me, dude. Well, how long have you been doing this for?
It doesn't say minutes, it just says we're on 1,190 bars. 40 minutes? 30 minutes?
It can't be. Honestly, it feels like I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes just yapping away. But I mean, this is what we do.
Yeah, it's true. I just don't want it to delete the audio, that's all. Or to stop. It's still recording, so we'll be alright.
Wow. Team Shitluck is happening live.
Live. You're seeing this first. That's assuming this is recording. That's assuming it's recording, that's all. Yeah. If it's not, just for the record, you're getting an audio one.
If it's not, that's right. Welcome to Radio TSL. I hope you like the sound of my voice.
Radio TSL.
Do you remember the big dreams we had for this whole thing, this podcast?
Yeah.
We're gonna have an 80s theme. We're gonna do these.
That'll come in time.
It will, but I mean, look, it turned out alright.
So far, so good.
I mean, we are missing a square of
a number of good. That doesn't have one.
We want to put another poster in.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to put. Like, I don't want to just put random shit. Like the posters we have now, the Batman and the Stranger Things. That's actually stuff we like.
I don't know. One about us. It's a picture of us.
Do you know when I think of the third poster to put in this room, you know what I think of straight away? I think of the theme of Jurassic Park.
Na, 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 na. You know what? Jurassic Park. Da, na, 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 da.
How good is that?
Oh, da, na, na.
Did you like Jurassic Park? Like, really?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I found it interesting. You're a kid, you see dinosaurs, like, holy shit.
I thought it was superb. And then when I watched it a fair few times. When I watched it again, when I was a proper adult, I was mind blown by how realistic the movie looks.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe they did this back in the day.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic movie.
It is.
But you know
It
what?
really
Movies
is.
back then were fantastic.
That's because people put effort into it. It's all creative. It's all new.
You know, what they do now is they actually just rip off old ideas.
Yeah.
It's very sad. And you know... Oh, my bad. Oh, cool. Oh, God. You know that when they make a number 2 or the reboot, from history now it's shown that everything's going to be shite. What is the most shittest reboot that you've seen in a while? And I know the number one for me was the Jumanji.
You can't fuck with Jumanji.
You can't fuck with Jumanji, and they tried. Jumanji 1 was absolutely amazing. It was a Robin Williams classic.
Yeah, you can't fuck with Jumanji.
It was a brilliant movie. Kirsten Dunst, first time.
You can't.
It was an excellent movie. It was fantastic. I watched it like a few months ago just to relive my childhood again, and I was even more entertained. I never thought I could be.
No,
I thought I loved that movie, and the only reason I watched it was because I saw Jurassic Park with Kevin Hart always showing on Netflix. I'm like, I'm just not going to click on it. I'm just not, especially Kevin Hart movies, because God, they're lame now. Like, I mean, Kevin Hart's kind of whatever.
He's good, but his movies...
He's good, but it's the same thing over and over again. It's the same screaming and joke. But I'm like, you know what? I have to see what this is like. First 10 minutes was terrible. It was actually terrible. And I'm like, do you know what? No, but do you know what? When we were kids, all these movies that we saw were first-time things for us. It was brilliant.
But you know what annoys me the most? All the old movies had different sets of actors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Each movie had its own... its own cast, its own story, obviously.
Yeah.
But its own character. Nowadays, every reboot is the same actor.
Yeah.
And it's annoying.
It's just money-wise. They're not trying to make good movies.
And it's annoying because I just saw you in a movie where you were the bad guy, and now you're the good guy in this movie.
That's right.
And the next movie you see them, and they're the side character or a comedic character. Yeah. And because you're so used to, like, usually you base the characteristics of a character with the actual character themselves. But now that the actors in every single movie, it's hard. Like, you get confused. You know what I mean? You don't take him seriously anymore.
It's like the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Sheldon is Sheldon.
Seeing Sheldon is Sheldon. But when you see him in a movie playing someone, it's like, no.
That's Sheldon.
Bazinga.
Yeah,
you
that's right.
some bullshit, right?
That's right.
But all the movies are shit. All the reboots.
Yeah.
You know what was a really bad reboot? And oh no.
It's come up again.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, but
I have to finish up soon.
I don't know how long we've got.
Oh my lord, this is something always against us. I'm actually having fun. You know what was a really bad reboot? Bad Boys 3. That was terrible. Look, and I called it.
It wasn't. The problem is Michael Bay wasn't there.
That's exactly right.
So that's what made it.
I remember showing the ads and like, oh, Bad Boys 3 is out. And I watched the ad and I'm like, this looks like a Kevin Hart film from the ads. The way they're making jokes and stuff, it looks like a Kevin Hart film. Then at the end, I was like, check the director.
It's two Arabs.
And it was two Arabs. And I was like, ah.
And there it is.
There it is.
And there it is.
Game over. When they started playing everything in slow motion, I was like, this ain't Michael Bay.
Nah, it's not.
Nah.
Even
Michael Bay's loose. He's actually loose, right? He will spend 100. I reckon he spends like 100 million just to blowing
blow
shit up. Yeah, and it's brilliant because there is no other Michael Bay. But when you bring two Arabs trying to make money into it,
Bring back Michael Bay.
yeah, Michael Bay or Quentin Tarantino.
Let's come up again.
God
Your
bless
disc is almost full.
Great. Well, we can always save the. We can always go back to the drawing board and come back to this next time.
Yeah.
Well,
thanks for chiming in. I hope that our insights about interviews and movies and reboots were, things that you can take. There are things you can take from it.
There is nothing you can take from this. At the end of it, you just got to listen to us be angry old men. We hope we were entertaining. Next time we'll be back with some more topics.
Yeah.
And some more proper topics.
Yeah.
Right? And maybe some more memory.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how we go.
Well, till then.
Till then.